We appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching live on Lakeside, and Volunteer Appreciation Week begins next week.
That's right, and joining us today to tell you all about the volunteer opportunities available at Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland is Joanmarie Button. Joanmarie is the Director of House Program Operations at the Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Good to see you.
So tell us about the Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland and what do you do?
So Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland provides a home away from home for families whose children are receiving treatment at area medical centers. We provide all the comforts of home, including meals, free laundry, soft bed, activities. We guarantee 3 meals a day for families, so they don't have to worry about anything while their child is receiving care. They can focus on being there for their child and being a family. Mm-hmm. And as Director of Operations, I am in charge of the team and volunteers who make sure that all of these services are provided to the families.
It's a big job.
And this is a big year for you. 40th
This is
anniversary.
a great year for us. We are very, very proud to have been in existence here in Cleveland for 40 years, and we are celebrating all year, especially the volunteers who make it possible for us to provide the excellent services to the families, both at the Ronald McDonald House and through our other programs at area hospitals and in the community.
It should be an all-year celebration for everything you do.
Yep, and next week is Volunteer Appreciation Week.
Yes,
right?
it is.
And that's what you guys basically run on, volunteers and the kindness of others. So what are you guys doing to celebrate?
So to celebrate our volunteers, we celebrate them each and every day because they are so important. We have around 460 regular volunteers who donate over 35,000 hours each year of volunteer service, which is impossible to recreate with staffing. There's no way we could afford that. So next week for Volunteer Appreciation Week, we will have treats for them. We have gifts, special gifts, especially for our 40th anniversary year. And we want to remember all of the volunteers since the very beginning who have helped us through the years to provide the services.
Tell us about Willa Jones.
Willa Jones was our very first house volunteer at the Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland. She started long before we opened our doors. She showed up and said, "How can I help?" Willa was a consummate volunteer who loved everyone, treated everyone with warmth and affection and compassion. She found hangers for the very first Ronald McDonald House in Cleveland and then found her niche at the front desk, helping families, rocking babies, bringing her touch to everyone that she came in contact with.
She's just joy.
She's been volunteering for 40 years.
No, Willa volunteered with us until she retired at the age of 93. So she volunteered for 28 years.
28 years, wow.
Which was amazing. I was honored to work with her for 15 of those years. She was an extremely dedicated volunteer. And because of that, we named our highest volunteer award in her honor. So our Willa Jones Award is named for a volunteer who has that same warmth and caring spirit that Willa did.
How about the quilt that you brought today?
So the quilt that we brought is what we did to have, instead of a plaque for Willa. Willa was a very soft person, and she was always cold and had a lap quilt. So instead of a plaque, we designed a quilt to honor Willa's legacy. And so every volunteer who is added to the Willa Jones Award, their name is added to this quilt, and it's in honor of Willa.
That is a beautiful quilt.
Yeah,
I love the whole story.
Very meaningful.
I'd love to hear more about your story and how you became part of the Ronald McDonald House.
Well, I also started as a volunteer because many of our staff members have come to us because they have a personal experience, many of our volunteers as well. I started back in 1992 after my family used a Ronald McDonald House for 5 months, and I wanted to give back. And the mission really, really grabbed me, and I haven't left. So I've been on staff for 20 years.
I know many of you watching want to help. So how can we give them that opportunity? What can those watching do to help and support?
So an easy way to support us is to join us at one of our events. We have our Night at the Races coming up next Friday, and we'll have information about that. But if you'd like to join us as a volunteer or donate in other ways, there's information on our website.
Okay, well, let's get you all that information at home because I know you're going to be interested. And the 7th annual, as you just mentioned, A Night at the Races benefiting Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland is indeed Friday, April 12th at Holiday Inn Independence. And for more information and to purchase tickets, you can call 216-229-5757 or visit rmhcleveland.org. Joanmarie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Lynn, her sisters.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Stand out.
You guys are.
Born and raised.
Born-
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Still to come on Live on Lakeside, we're going to introduce you to Coco's Chalky Paints in our Arts and Crafts segment.
This is something. But first, after the break, if you are looking to remodel your home this season, Crown Granite and Marble is in studio to talk about the process of selecting countertops. We're back after this.
This segment of Live on Lakeside was furnished by Ronald McDonald House of Cleveland.